Hi Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Taurus sun, moon, rising, or if you are a Taurus on other placements on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, partnerships, marriage, connections, or relationships, and those areas are as follows. If you are a Taurus in your Venus or in your Juno or in your 5th or 7th houses, then these messages are also for you, Taurus. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Taurus, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing what would your no contact ex say if they had nothing to lose. Let's take a look here at what your no contact ex would say if they had nothing to lose. Remember, Taurus, to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let's see what's coming through for you in regards to your no contact ex. And the message here says, inner compass. Trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. Your no contact ex, if they could say something to you, they would say their compass is still kind of in a way, and the compass is symbolic, right? Remember, the compass is a device used to show location. And there may have been some decisions or things that your no contact ex may have said, done, that they didn't allow their instincts, their sixth senses to guide them. I feel that there's this energy of being logical, rational, and analytical. And that the logical, rational, analytical, or the heat of the moment of whatever may have created the breakup, separation, or divorce may have led them astray. They allowed themselves to be taken over by anger, confusion, listening too much to the logical, rational, and analytical, which is not wrong. It's not a bad thing. Logic and common sense and rational decisions are important. Intelligent-based decisions are important. But when it comes to matters of the heart, there's more than what makes logical, rational, analytical sense. And I feel that there is a level here of soulful connection, listening to the heart, and allowing themselves to be open to that natural unfolding of where their instincts or their sixth senses were guiding them to, rather than the superficial, three-dimensional either experiences or decisions that they were making here. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through in regards to what your no contact ex would say if they had nothing to lose. Their inner compass was pointing them in one direction, and their inner compass, meaning their heart, their yin energy, was pointing them in one direction, which could have been to you and to the connection, whereas their external or logical, rational, analytical compass was pointing them in the opposite direction. All right, let's see what else comes through here. Give me more details here. And we have seduction. Something else superficially may have seemed more tempting. They may have felt the grass was greener on the other side. And this could be in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be a third party interference as a person, although that could be very highly likely here in this situation here with your no contact ex. But they feel like they need to kick themselves in the rear for allowing their temptations or the three-dimensional earthly experiences to have been more tempting than listening to that internal compass of the intuition of the heart. So this could have been even a lack of moderation of something, maybe an old pattern, maybe a shadow self. There were moments that this person felt powerless in allowing themselves to let their intuition guide them. It's as if what was more important to them was either the fast satisfaction, what they can feel, what they can touch, what seemed or appeared to be like the grass was greener on the other side. Whether this was money seemed more important than love, whether the grass is greener on the other side may have seemed more important than what they truly felt in this connection. It feels like the external superficial or the superficiality of some things may have grabbed, or they allowed those things to have grabbed their attention instead of showing the consistency that was needed. And that consistency may have been to show the sense of loyalty to the connection and to you, rather than to whatever this compass was falsely pointing them in a different direction. Let's see what else is coming through here. What your no contact ex would say if they had nothing to lose. Yeah, it's interesting because let me show you. This says here seduction. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. All right. And again, this could be in many different ways, right? This could be expressed symbolically in different ways. This could have been work. This could have been money. This could have been a third party. This could have been going out with friends. This could have been, again, it could come through in a myriad of ways, various ways. But what's coming through here is whatever this external sense of satisfaction or intrigue or curiosity may have been, that was where this compass was pulling this person. So I feel that if your no contact ex would be able to say something, if they had nothing to lose, they would say that they regret allowing themselves to not listen to their intuition, to their instincts, to the subtle but yet powerful bond that they felt with you. And I feel they regret choosing what they chose, or they regret the direction that certain things may have gone that led to the breakup, separation, or divorce. Let's see what else is coming through. And we have here the sun. There were a lot of happy, healthy moments here between you and your no contact ex. And your no contact ex, if they could say something now and if they had nothing to lose, they would want to let you know that there was an extensive personal growth that occurred, that a different maturity. You have a child here. There was a sense here of seeing things now in a very different way. There were happy moments. There were moments that were positive within the connection. And they wish, see with the Queen of Swords, they wish that they would have chosen what their intuition was guiding them and pointing them towards, which was to stay or to create a healthier, warmer, optimistic, positive energy within the connection. Remember that the sun rules Leo. And Leo, if we're looking at the shadow side of Leo, okay, nothing against Leo, but just saying the shadow side of Leo is pride, ego, narcissism, being the center of, okay? So there could have been a situation, circumstance, or an event where your no contact ex's energy or focus may have come across as either self-centered, or there may have been ego or pride getting in the way. And it's as if they pushed aside their authentic selves in connection to their intuition and to what they felt that was positive in the connection, and they just went astray. I feel that your no contact ex, if they could say something and they had nothing to lose, they would say, I count my blessings. You were a blessing in disguise, and a blessing in disguise that unfortunately they weren't focused, or that they may have taken for granted. And they realized that this blessing, which was their connection with you, was something that helped them be more successful. It's like you were a good luck charm, so to speak. There were moments here that there were certain blessings that came into your no contact ex's life that came through the connection with you, because you either made them feel or fulfilled within your no contact ex a void that they may have felt in their childhood, and they unfortunately weren't able to put together that their level of positivity, success, and forward movement in their life had a lot to do with the security, stability, and consistency, Taurus, that you provided in the connection. All right, let's take a look here. What else your no contact ex would say if they had nothing to lose? Forgive and learning, validation, confirmation. They would ask for forgiveness. They would apologize if pride wouldn't get in the way, Taurus. If their ego wouldn't get in their way, they would want to ask for forgiveness, apologize. They would want to let you know that they've learned their lesson, or they've learned important lessons of unconditional love that you were able to teach them through this connection. And it says here, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You left a very big impact in this person's heart, and your no contact ex would want to say to you, if they had nothing to lose, that they've looked for this type of connection after the breakup, separation, or divorce, and that there was a moment of sadness here, and in a sense regret for not having allowed themselves to see the truth of how their inner instinct, compass, heart chakra was telling them, and allowing themselves to feel or think that something else was better, or that the grass was greener on the other side, or that the temptation of being too connected to whatever this may be, you know, responsibilities, career, stubbornness, ego, you know, that's the energy that I'm picking up here with this person. They needed time to release and heal, and they may not have. They may have moved on very quickly to the next connection in the hopes to find something similar energetically that the both of you held. But that's why it says here, it says, trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. They felt that they allowed themselves to be misled by the external, or the comparing, or the thinking. There could have been a codependency here. Remember that it's interesting because it fell on this side, so I'll leave it there. But I feel that there was a part of themselves that were that very much connected to either mother wounds or father wounds here, and that this connection fulfilled this void, or helped them feel very powerful, happy, successful. And they may have thought that that energy was going to be felt in just with any connection, but they've realized here that that wasn't the case. They fell into a trap of thinking there's something better, or a better opportunity, or the grass is greener on the other side. Let's take a look at your last or their last and final card here. And they have, yeah. Like I said, validation, confirmation, realization. They've come to a realization and awareness, and they've recognized that this connection, see, there was a lot of chemistry, and that they may have allowed themselves to be misled by their own ego, pride, self-centeredness, stubbornness here. And that's why there's a level of regret, a level of wanting to apologize, and a level of admitting that there was some sense of personal growth that they experienced after all was said and done. Taurus, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have found some value in these readings. Take care, and I'll see you soon.